Hello everyone, welcome to the JavaScript playlist. This is the introduction in which we will be talking to you about JavaScript. If you'll notice in the background, we have the JavaScript intro with the HTML, in which that is the reference for what our HTML actually looks like. And as I scroll up, you'll be able to see that's exactly what the actual HTML is supposed to look like. That's the analogy. It's mainly just the foundation itself. Now, as we scroll down, and don't forget to check in the playlist on this channel, we do have an HTML, CSS, JavaScript series, and of course React and mobile. But for this one here, this is our example of the HTML. This is where we're at. Then, of course, once you add that CSS to the HTML, then of course you have the house that looks like this. So you have your HTML here, which is very ugly and it's not laid out whatsoever. But then when you add the CSS, it starts to look much better. But what about the actual JavaScript? The JavaScript itself, well, let's take a look. Let's scroll down and look at an analogy here. That's when we have events, okay? So take a real nice example here. Here we have the house, but now there's an event at the house. And let's say that we were working on some actual cheeseburgers and we only had, let's say, 4 pounds of actual beef. We can write a program that can calculate how many actual quarter pounders can be made with that 4 pounds of beef. Okay, so JavaScript is like the events itself. If we scroll down here and take another analogy look, here we have the security cameras. These particular I got it. These security cameras itself, they're looking for events. What's the event here that the JavaScript would be looking for? If anything cuts into the actual scene or crosses the actual video, then the alarm will actually be alarmed as we continue to scroll down here. So the actual cameras work as a listening device, and if anything crosses the actual devices itself, then the alarm is sound. And if we go to yet another analogy, just scroll up a little bit, here we have someone entering the door. So in this case, our JavaScript program would be waiting for the event. What's the event? The event is someone's breaking into our code, or someone's breaking in, or someone's logging in or registering. But in this case, using the house analogy still, someone's breaking into the actual house. And yet again, they're allowed in if they use the key, but if not, we'll sound the alarm. So taking a look at yet some other just brief explanations of JavaScript, it allows you to interact with the actual content on your site, your page, or your application. It helps modify your content in the browser. We're going to be writing a number of different scripts in this JavaScript introductory playlist, and they're going to be running a number of specific tasks. You're going to hear the word scripts and programs used interchangeably, in which our scripts will write scripts that could possibly track phone numbers. We can write a script or phone or program that can calculate how far you can drive on X amount of gallons of gas. We can write a program that can register a user, in which a number of people have for all types of social media or your bank account. You're usually entering in some type of data into an input field, and you're sending that data back to an actual back-end service or some type of server itself, or it's being stored in a database. And of course, there's yet another example would be just writing a program for you to chat in an area of your page. Okay, so this is the introduction, and welcome to the JavaScript series. And let's move along next to we have to create the hello world. So we'll do that in the next video. But other than that, welcome to JavaScript. Good luck. If you have any questions, subscribe and leave some comments in the actual section so I can actually answer those. Okay. Stack out. Talk with you later.